All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, call hello, Yahweh Shemi, Ashabah Shemi, Kakadash. First and foremost, give it, which is the Holy Spirit that gives us all knowledge, wisdom, and truth. I also would like to give double honors to the elect elders of Israel, as well as the servants and the apostles that are pushing this 144% truth with sincerity and diligence. Those that fear the Almighty Yahweh Shemi Shah. All right, and those that are serving the Lord with all true faith and sincerity, I would like to say shalom. All right, I'm going to start this video. One moment.
Congress.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just went live. I just want to show you guys. Since I was on live with you guys, here's 6 more flights. No, I'm sorry, 8 more flights right here. They have taken off. They are en route to Cheyenne Mountain to the Doomsday Bunker. There is a government, the Doomsday plane was taken off 45, it just taxied and took off 22 minutes ago. So you guys, they're putting the government underground.
So I just got word. You dirty dogs, you. Congress is gone to Colorado Springs and hiding under the bunkers, underground in the bunkers. Bring y'all asses out. Don't go hiding. Don't try to hide no goddamn where y'all started this shit. Y'all bring y'all asses out here with the American people. Joe Biden, if you down there, you bring your ass out too. The captain goes down with the ship. How dare you cowards go hiding while we out here in the open? While the American people is out here can get bombed and everything else, and y'all start the shit and y'all going to hide out? Congress, bring your ass out.
I don't understand that they've tested out every way that they're about to terrorize us in this country. They tested it all out. Remember, there were pipe bombs that used to go off and little explosions, little terror events and devices and powder showing up places, and they wanted to see how people reacted to those things. And then active shooter type of things. They did that for a little bit. But you just don't know that's about to go times 1,000, like become daily events here. It's about to become a terror. They're about to put the whole terror thing on you on top of plagues and other viruses and elections and liberties and taking away things, and it's going to be all of these things coming at you at once. Real life is going to be happening along with things that you've never went through. For a lot of people, I pray I don't be one of those people, but those type of things are coming here. Like, there's about to be some real life-shattering things happening in a few minutes. After some time, just give it a little bit of time. It could be any moment. I hate to sound like a conspiracy nut, but it's just all playing out. Y'all think that things are just going to settle back down after, even if things do settle back down, they're playing out. It's all playing out like theater with elections and bad politicians. Everything's scripted. All of this is scripted. This whole nation is a script. It's a playwright. Everybody in the political theater are truly actors. They just got rid of some guy. He walked out the door, had him all on camera, gave him a press interview. It's all scripted. The same thing about the thing happening in Israel, the war. Things are popping off, and then they're doing side by side. It's like halftime presentations with the generals, where the general gives a damn interview. Like it's a football game. It's all scripted. It's all theater. So just know that. Don't get caught in the wrong scene. Don't get caught on the wrong scene in the wrong part of the movie. And we've already seen what's going on some of the coastlines of this country. And other things happening within the core of this country and other places abroad. And things are going to start happening more rapidly, more rapid. So when that happens, don't get caught in the wrong scene with the wrong script in your hand.
I need everybody to listen up. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to happen soon. They all going underground. They going into the bunkers, y'all. All of the elites are heading toward underground bunkers. So whatever's about to pop off, it's going to be soon. And I'm thinking something around tomorrow-ish. See, everybody's going digital in 2 weeks. Remember that? So if the system's going to have to collapse, just like I told y'all. But whatever it is, it's going to be cataclysmic and catastrophic because they all going underground into those bunkers. So they leaving us up here. So everything is almost in place. So if y'all got a plan for when things start to happen, communication-wise, if you need to get your walkie-talkies, get your food, get your extra water, get in contact with the people that you need to get in contact with. Because the elites and the world leaders have now started going to hide in underground bunkers. So whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen soon. Be prepared.
All right. Shalom, the name of... Okay. Roll. No, I'm gonna come get it. All right. Shalom. All right. The title of this lesson is, that the elites are going into the bunkers. Be circumspect. All right. And we're in a high time. All right, of what that judgment breaking forth. All right, because the Lord told us how this judgment will break forth. All right, it's going to happen all of a sudden. So your mind needs to be geared in towards shit popping off at any time. All right, you shouldn't get comfortable. You shouldn't be lax right now. All right, you should have your game face on. All right, let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the earth in which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt see earthquakes and uproars of the people of the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is made manifest. All right. Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and signs and effects. All right. So we should be perfectly being watchful right now for the things that's going on. All right. This is why the Lord says what Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Zion, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right. So the men of the Lord are what? Constantly supposed to be bringing out everything we see. We supposed to be what? Immediately bringing it out and warning the sheep. All right. Also, let's grab this here in the book of Ephesians 5:15. All right, it reads, for ye know, 5:15. It says, seeing that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine, where in excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So it's a high time to be what? Spiritual. Locked into the scriptures. All right. Let's also grab this. Let's go to the book of Sirach 5:7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly, see, it's going to happen all of a sudden. The 2/3, they ain't even seeing it coming. We know it's coming. See? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, when you think it's all good, peace and safety, right? You think it's all good, be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. See, so you should suddenly is this destruction going to come forth. as we know, we're in that day what? When they say peace and safety, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh as travail upon a woman, and they shall not escape, but ye brethren are not in darkness. That's in the ways of this world, that this day shall overtake you as a thief. All right. Also, let's grab this here. Let's go to the book of Sirach 10 and verse 13. It says, "For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that haveth shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly." See? So the Lord is constantly telling us how this thing is going to burst forth. All right, Isaiah 30 and 13. "Therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, a swelling out of the high wall, whose breaking forth come suddenly at an instant." All right. Also, what? Amos 5 and 24. It says what? But let judgment run down as waters. So when a water start to run, all right, when you see a tsunami coming, all you can do is what? Either you're gonna freeze up or you're gonna run. And righteousness as a mighty stream. All right. For those of you who have experienced like Hurricane Katrina, when that water came in, it wasn't no time for thinking. You had to move, or either you was dead. All right. Also, let's grab this here in the book of Revelations, chapter 14, and I think it's 8. Yeah. And there follow another angel saying, "Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of her fornication." All right. What the scripture says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. All right. Let me grab that. I was gonna come get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Well, thank you though. All right. You wasn't eating in, was it? No, sir. I was teaching a lesson teaching a Bible lesson. Okay, that's what's up, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Oh, okay. All right. It says where it says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Revelations 18 and 2. "And he cried with a mighty strong voice, Babylon is great. Babylon is fallen, and it is fallen because it became a habitation of devils and every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." So we are in that day. We are in that time. All right. The point is to what? Stay circumspect. All right. Knowing what the will of the Lord is. What's the will of the Lord? To bring forth judgment. Where's judgment going to start? At the house of the Lord. What we going to have? These UN troops run down on us. All right. We're seeing right now, the Lord has the nations gathered into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Any day now, America already took a struck at Iran. The least of the flock joined them out. The Israelis are going in there murdering Palestinians. That ground war. They said if they was to do that, then all these nations gonna jump in. All right. Russia, right? Let's grab that in Ezekiel 38. Ezekiel 38:9. All right, and it reads, "And thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, thou shalt be a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. And thus said the Lord, it shall come to pass at the same time, things shall come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and a prey, and to turn my hand upon the desolate places that are not inhabited, and upon the people gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst thereof." All right. So what? When Russia come, America already gonna be hit already. All right. Let's grab this in what? Then what? Martial law. All right. Let's grab that Zechariah 9. This is right there, Zechariah 9 and 7. All right, it says and 8, and I will encamp about my house because of the army, because of him that passeth by, because of him that returneth, and no oppressor shall pass by them anymore. So these elites going into the bunkers. All right, what that is, Revelation 6. All right, this is, and they know that we close to that day. All right, it says what? And when he had opened the 6th seal, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth, and the moon as blood, and the stars fell from earth, as a fig cast of her unlit figs, which she is shaken by a mighty wind. The heavens shall depart as a scroll when it is rolled together. Every mountain and isle shall be moved out of its place. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and the bondmen, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks out of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of his wrath is coming. Who shall be able to abide? All right, so Esau know that what? Esau know his time up. All right, we got Russia right here making another threat. All right. Let's grab this one right here.
Absolutely unacceptable for any potential aggressor. Because from the moment the enemy missile launch is detected, no matter where it comes from any point in the world's oceans or from any territory, in a retaliatory counterstrike, so many hundreds of our missiles roll directions at once.
You heard that? So Russ ain't playing. Also, this is another White House briefing of the evacuation of Americas.
Thanks, Admiral. There was some reporting overnight that the U.S. is planning for mass evacuations of Americans if the war were to spread. Can you kind of give context of how likely you guys are viewing that scenario, and whether this is very top-level planning or if there's some sort of granular detail that you guys are going into on this effort?
I won't go into granular detail on operational planning one way or another, but it would be imprudent and irresponsible if we didn't have folks thinking through a broad range of contingencies and possibilities. And certainly evacuations are one of those things. I mean, there's not a place in the world where the Pentagon doesn't have contingency plans on the shelf. May need updating, but have them on the shelf to help with the evacuation of American citizens. And given what's going on in the Middle East right now, I think it's perfectly reasonable. I think it would be imprudent and irresponsible if we weren't doing some kind of contingency thinking. But we're not at a point of execution right now. And there are still plenty of opportunities, for instance, even in Israel, for people to get out. We're still doing contract charter flights, and there's still commercial flights going in and out of Ben Gurion.
Okay. I think I got one more. I want y'all to hear this too.
Hey, I think y'all better wake up. There are tens of thousands of foreign soldiers on U.S. soil. Tens of thousands, might be 10, might be 40, might be 100,000. There are soldiers, not people, soldiers, just waiting for their general to wage war on America. They're going to wage war on America. Man, eyes open, arms up, and not these arms. Eyes open, arms up, man. Protect your family. Stay ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. This is crazy. We don't know the time. We don't know what they want. And just stay prepared. Anything can happen at any time, and we're not talking years, months, or even weeks.
All right. So what? When that economy collapse, which is possibly imminent, all right, these elites gonna go underground. All right, and what they gonna let all hell break loose they gonna let all hell break loose. FBI warns on U.S. soil comes World War III. All right, let me see what else here. I think I got something else. All right. All right, in one moment.
Because we are seeing elevated threats against our forces throughout the region and an elevated risk of this conflict spreading to other parts of the region. We are doing everything in our power to deter and prevent that, but I'm not going to predict what the future brings other than to say that if we are attacked, we will respond.
All right. So ship about to get ready to go down, y'all. You're sitting up here watching TV, relax. You can go eat when you want to eat. Shit can change over a matter of seconds. Shit can change. It's just like you riding down the road and you get hit by a car. All right, shit can change in a second. Your whole life can change. So it's time to be circumspect and watch, because we're in that proverbial time. The Lord said, "What? Pray that your flight be not in the winter nor on the Sabbath day, for then shall come great tribulation." All right. So just wanted to get this out to the sheep. All right. And the main thing is keep your game face on. All right. Because what the Lord said also, all right, in the book of, Luke, chapter 21 and 28. All right. And likewise, when ye shall see all these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom is nigh. Verily, verily, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. The chip got to come too. All right. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves. See, we the watchmen, we the prophets, but it's our job to what? Keep the sheep. All right. Lest your heart be overcharged with superfluity and drunkenness and the cares of this life, so this day come upon you unawares. For as a snare it shall come upon all them that dwell upon the whole earth. And that's the point of this lesson. All right. So I hope that this lesson was edifying. I would like to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Shemi, Yahshua, Yahshua,